let's get into the signs and see how each sign will be influenced by this transit. So let's start with Aries first. Aries, this is going to be happening in an area of your life that has to deal with career. Some of you Aries that have been in solitude, that have been away for a while, this may be a time of you coming out and showing a lot of your skills, your talents, and being open to the world. Some of you may also be traveling with your work, I'm seeing, or even traveling to learn more about yourself. I'm seeing a lot of interest in religion, philosophy, and just being one, connecting more with the world around you. This is an amazing transit. This may come from your work. You may start doing work that introduces you and opens you up to more things, or you may start doing work where you are more working more intimately with yourself, remotely. This is going to cause a lot of introspection, all of these experiences for you, Aries. So, this is going to be a very big growth spurt that will happen with you, where you will learn how to really be vulnerable and have faith. That's going to be a big thing for you. For Taurus, this is going to be happening in an area of your life where you have hopes and you had dreams, and maybe those things didn't really happen for you. Maybe those things got delayed in some way, or maybe those things are now taking place because this transit is going to be opening the door for you to meet new friends and meet new acquaintances that can help you either point you in the direction of where you wanted to go, where you needed to go. You're going to have faith in what you're doing because it's important. If you have a business, if you're working somewhere, there may be something that may happen with this transit, or you may be placed in a situation or put yourself in a situation where you are networking and really putting your talents and your skills out there to basically create a reality, your fantasy, what you want out of life, especially when it comes to, I would say, your love life. Some of you may be dealing with realities of your love life and really focusing on how you can change the way you love, or who you love, or how you love, or the way you're in a relationship with someone that you love. It can even be if you have children or if you want children. This can be some of the things that are themes with this transit with Saturn and Pisces. So pay close attention to how all of these things are taking place in your life and be open to the possibilities, okay? So, Gemini, this is going to be important. It's time to be tested when it comes to your work, to your career, to the way that you are looked at as an authority figure by other people in your life, or just the way that you see yourself. There may be a whole transformation in the way that you project yourself, and the way that you want people to perceive you, and the way that you look at yourself, from an internal state, and looking at the past and how the past may have shaped you in some way to be the way you are now, or may have influenced the way that you go about being, the authority in your life. Maybe there are other people that have taken on that role for you, where they're doing things for you that you should be doing for yourself. This transit is really gonna open that window for you to be your own boss, or maybe bringing back some people of authority in your life, maybe a boss or a parent, a guardian, someone that either you have respect for or that you have to respect, where it will allow you to maybe see life differently and how you need to be, or projecting yourself a certain way, what you need to be responsible for. All of those things are going to be a really big focus for you with this transit. It's going to be something that is going to focus your energy on how do I make myself more anchored, more responsible, and more focused on my goals. I would say your goals are going to be the biggest thing here, your career goals. So Cancer, for you, this is taking place in an area of your life where it's the mind. It's going to be about looking at the way you think, looking at your psychology, looking at how you view the world, traveling, the kind of people that you have as friends, school, universities, getting yourself, informing yourself more on the world around you, and really focusing a lot on how is it that you can use your skills to then better the world. How can I bring myself out there? If there's any cancers out there that are interested in teaching opportunities or wanting to become a teacher or being seen as a teacher, this can be a time where whatever it is that you're very good at, or whatever it is that you're going to focus your energy on studying or something like that, you will be looked at as some type of teacher in the end of this transit where people can learn something concrete from you. Another way this can happen is some of you may marry, some of you may divorce, and it could be a marriage of the mind as well, where you divorce your old mindset. For others, it will be a relationship. It will be a relationship that maybe has been a long time coming that you need to end, or some of you may get into a relationship or marry either someone older or younger, or someone that has a very different approach to life than you, but you're open to it. I'm seeing a lot of openness with this transit as well for cancers. This is going to be a great transit for getting you out of the long Pluto transit that you've been dealing with since 2008. So for Leo, this is taking place in an area that has to do with intimacy and how you look at intimacy and how close you get to people. It'll also have to do with your sexuality and how you view yourself, the kind of people that you attract to be intimate with in this area, as well as relationships where you share money with other people. And how do you feel about that? Is there someone that is taking care of you, or are you taking care of someone? How do these things play in, and how can you look at this area of your life and try to change the things that you don't like? Let's talk about debts. Also, if you have debts, this can be a time where you're clearing up debts, or you're going through a motion where you're trying to get assistance. Maybe you may look to people that have a little bit more experience, professionals in helping maybe alleviate debt or something like that. I'm also seeing situations with taxes. Some of you guys may be getting your taxes in order, money that's owed to you, or money that you owe. There can be a lot of that going on. So it's a very entangled energy for you, where you're going to be learning also about maybe solitude. Some of you may be leaving a relationship where you may have to do a lot of things on your own to earn money. Divorce, separation, relocation, things like that can be a part of it. Issues with in-laws may be a problem, or you may gain new in-laws, and this may be something that you may have to work with a little bit. I'm also seeing, if you have children, that this can be a time where there may be a separation, or there may be something that causes some type of restraint a little bit on either your finances or your time or the energy that you're able to give to your children or a child in your life. But at the end of the transit, if you do the things that you're supposed to do, because Saturn wants everything to go in order, it wants things done very orderly. So if you can try to work on those things during this transit, it would really, really help. A lot of you also may be dealing with psychic energy and supernatural things as well, having dreams, ancestral things happening as well, traveling to lands of your family, things like that, of your origin, or going back home to where you live, or where you grew up. Something like this may take place as well. And it's going to really make you, this transit is really going to help you with a lot of the dark things, the shadow self, the things that you don't really want to deal with or talk about with other people. It will shed some light in this area for you. So it's a really good time for you to really get your ducks in a row, I would say, with this transit, Leo. So Virgo, for you guys, this is going to be all about your one-on-one relationships and how your one-on-one relationships really benefit you, or how you benefit other people. How are you useful in your relationships, and how are other people as well? How are they useful in your life? Do you feel loved? Do you feel alone? Do you feel like you need to change certain things in your life in order for you to have relationships that you feel are valuable to you in the long run? Some Virgos may be getting married, and some Virgos may be enjoying the company of a partner that is different from them, or maybe the partner of your dreams becoming a reality after Neptune is still in Pisces at the same time. So you do have energy of learning a lot in your relationships, the subtleties. And now Saturn is kind of coming in and kind of saying, okay, let's see if we could do something about this. Let's see if we can work on your relationships and get you someone that can be a partner for you, if you're looking for something serious. So for others, there will be a separation that may be happening with you and another person in your life that you are very close to, or someone that you are in love with. So the separation is going to happen because it needs to. It's probably been a long time coming, but there was probably a hold on that. So I'm seeing you really trying to try your best to be mature and level-headed about the situation with the partner that you will have. That you'll be dealing with this. It can also deal with business alliances with other people, where you start to have more opportunities, I would say, to be more realistic about the way you do business and who you do business with. Who do you want as a business partner, and is it going to be somebody long term? Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that nobody is fooling you, because with Saturn in Pisces, it's an actor energy. So you want to make sure nobody's fooling you, get all the fine print and everything, get everything written out. You want to make sure that this person is who they say they are. And the only way that is going to show you that is time. So pay attention to that with this transit. For Libras, this is going to be happening in an area of your work, your health, and the little small things of your day. So you're really going to be focusing now on the details of your day. You're going to be focusing on how you can better manage your time, your energy, your resources, not really spending or wasting time on work and small things that do not show you any type of benefit. You don't want to do that at all with this transit. This is a time for you to focus more on your health, your mental state, making sure you have a routine and you're doing things that are helping you grow and helping either your work grow, your business grow, or your relationship with just your environment. A lot of things can be going on in the home at this time, where you'll be very busy in your house, reorganizing or reestablishing things. You may be throwing out things in your home at this time as well. You may be also fine tuning a skill or something that you do very well, so that it can give you some type of career in the long run. I'm seeing either making more money or making your life work balance. This is what I'm seeing. So it's a strong life work balance. Like, what were your dreams when you were young of a life work balance? So this is the things that you're going to be focusing on with Saturn in the sixth. I am not a healthcare professional, but I would say take a little bit more time to pay attention to your health and exercise. Try to drink water, get yourself checked by your doctor, or do whatever it is you need to do to make sure that you are healthy. Okay, that's going to be something that's going to be the focus for this transit for you, Libra. Scorpio, let's talk about love. Let's talk about all the things that make you feel loved and how you give love to your lover, your children, your talents, your skills, your craft, your passions, your desires. And with Scorpio, it's been Neptune has been in Pisces for a while, so there's been a lot of time that has passed where you're learning so much about yourself in love and even childhood. So we can say how your childhood ties into the kind of person you attract, or the people that you attract into your life or need, or things of that nature, right? So with Saturn here, it's really about getting real with your love life. Okay, while Neptune is passing, it's about the fantasy, the imagination, the illusion, and also the honesty, right? Now that Saturn is coming here, it's about making it real, solidifying it. If you have something that you're passionate about, it's time to do it. It's time to put it in action. If you have a goal that you want for your life, whether it's to have children, start a business, spend more time with your children, be more loving, understand your psychology behind the way that you show love and you receive love. What are your love languages? These are the things that you're going to be really focusing on during this transit, because it's it's important, because it also goes into your work life. So how is your all these areas affecting the way that you work or the way that you are throughout your day? Because this transit is going to ask you to have a reality check on your love life, like I said, your children, all these different subjects. And if there are any fears, how to get over them so it can help you unblock. It can also help with a lot of health stuff as well, because it's going into the sixth house. So you want to look at all of that with this transit and how you can help yourself in that area. For Sag, this is going to be in your home life. So let's restructure your home. Let's build a new foundation for you, Sagittarius. And let's see how your family and your overall well-being in your body, how do you feel? This is going to be a time to really reorganize yourself, your home. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may be having older or younger people come into your home during this time. It can be a relative. It can be someone that is a teacher, a mentor. You could be learning something as well. There's some of you that may be traveling with this transit to your home or to a faraway place that reminds you of home. There's some type of nostalgia here with this transit for you, which is that I'm noticing. And you're really going to want to do this because there's a part of you that wants to know yourself differently, that wants to feel like you are someone that has grown and you've evolved and you've become this new person. It's going to be a real kind of dark night of the soul type of vibration as well, for those of you that are going to be doing some soul searching and understanding yourself more through different practices. Some of you may be doing therapy or different types of new age therapy to help you relieve any water in the body or any feeling in the body that is no longer needed. You know, it's a cycle. The karma is done. So there's going to be a lot of that for you, Sagittarius. For Capricorn, let's talk about your communication and the way that you connect, the friends that you have, your family members, and just your overall outlook on the world. And I look at this area of your chart and I really think about your efforts and the kind of efforts you've been putting in to really your thoughts and the things that you think about and how you go about them. How do you get things done? This transit is going to open that window for you. For those of you that have been practicing something, this is going to be giving you slowly, because Saturn goes slow. It's going to be giving you rewards for those efforts that you've been putting in, the work that you've been putting in, the people that you've been connecting with, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your immediate environment, your neighborhood. This is going to be you using those areas of your life to really ground it, learning about everything that is around you instead of closing yourself off from the world. Now, some of you Capricorns may decide to close yourself off from the world, including family, and just not feeling like the need to really connect with anyone at all because you don't feel understood. There could be a lot of emotions playing as well. So you want to look out for those kind of things with this transit. But overall, if you put the effort into anything with this transit, it will reap rewards at the end of the transit. So make sure you pay attention to that, and where you put your energy, that's where things will grow. So for Aquarius, this is going to be in the area of your earned income and how to you make some money that will make you feel very, very proud of yourself and valuable. So, earning money, right? Let's talk about work and what kind of work you really want to do that really fulfills you and that also puts money on your table. It helps your bank account grow and helps you to take care of the basic needs and necessities of your life, like all the things that you need, right? Also, what kind of job and what kind of people do you want to do business with? What kind of organization do you want to work for? For some of you, this is going to be working as your own boss, being your own boss, being an entrepreneur, a business person, someone that can earn a living from their own talent and skills. And this is going to be a time where you're really going to be fine combing through everything. I mean, going through paperwork, making sure everything's properly done so that your business is thriving and your business is able to succeed. For some, it may be the opposite. It may be that you're not really paying attention to what is happening with your business or your job or the way that you're even using your body, right? Because this is an area of your life that rules how you use your body and the physical things you do. How do you sustain yourself? It's going to be a big part of this transit, and some Aquariuses may find it's a little difficult to sustain themselves and may have to do jobs or do things that they're not really so proud of. And other Aquariuses may really just follow their heart. So it really depends on how your point of view is with this transit on what will come of it. You also want to look at your family dynamics with this transit and what's going on with that. You may need to be around family during this transit, or you may want to be away from family. There may be a lot of responsibilities from family as well, where you may have to give energy to your family. Or maybe you may be looking for new work to help family, something of that nature. There's a way of earning money or making money that is going to be a part of it. Some of you Aquariuses may be solidifying family, having your own family, having children or pets or whatever it is that constitute a family for you. This is going to be something you're going to be focusing on. It may be a difficult process for you at first, but as this transit continues and it goes into the end, you will find that there will be benefits from all of it. Like I said, dreams into reality, right? So it's fears, dreams. Okay, so you decide which one you want to live out with this transit. So for Pisces, this transit is taking place for you in your sign, as well as Neptune being in your sign, as well as the true node coming into your sign. So the focus, the star of the show is really you, Pisces. You are the star of this show. You are the one that is going to be having a very different outlook on every area of your life. I want you to think back to what was happening 7 years ago and where you are now. And has there been a growth? Has there been a maturation? Has there been a part of you that feels like you have grown and you have evolved and you are a completely different person that you are very proud of, or that you're not, right? So with this transit, if you're not proud of yourself, what can you do? What are the changes that you need to make with your body, your health, your lifestyle? The relationships that you have, the kind of work you do, the kind of home you have, the kind of family you have, the kind of attitude you have to things. How can you change those things? How can you find comb through those things and really get rid of all those areas of your life that make you feel yucky and nasty and not like yourself anymore, and just evolving into a butterfly, really chrysalis state. When Saturn touches you, it really is about changing you into something that can last, that's durable, that's consistent. So that's going to be very important for you during this transit, Pisces. You want to look at those areas. You want to make sure that you're not lying to yourself as well, or lying to those around you about who you are, what you want to do, because it's very important, because this will not come back again for another 30 years. So pay attention to that area of your life. See what's going on around those times.